Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is May 10th of 2026, and the top crypto news is as follows. We'll go to the White House, which is targeting July 4th for the Clarity Bill to be voted on. So we're waiting to see how it will be regulated and what it will contain, because banks are still trying to change things with our legislation. We'll also cover the Kelp hack and all the latest developments. Let me start by telling you that the Arbitrum DAO voted positively for the transfer of Ethereum worth $71 million, which is money that had been frozen from the Kelp hack. However, this transfer has been blocked by a law firm that says this money belongs to its clients. What's happening with this is that Aave has filed an emergency motion to lift the asset freeze notice. Aave submitted the emergency application to a New York regional court, arguing that a thief does not acquire legitimate ownership by stealing property. They also argued that North Korea is only suspected of participating in the theft, and that the law firm's argument defies logic, common sense, and the law. This emergency motion was successful, as the court allows the Arbitrum DAO to transfer the $71 million in frozen ETH back to Kelp DAO. At the end of the day, it appeared that Kelp itself did nothing wrong, but LayerZero did, which is now publicly apologizing because hackers managed to breach its own systems, allowing them to steal money from Kelp DAO. They're publicly apologizing for poor communication and for not protecting the funds properly. This mistake will cost them dearly, as we've already learned that the Solve protocol will leave LayerZero and take with it tokenized Bitcoin worth $700 million. All this money will go into Chainlink, and Chainlink has hit 3-month highs. Continuing with our other currencies, we'll go to Aptos, which we learned has raised $50 million to strengthen its ecosystem. We have no idea when and where this money will be deployed. We know they've raised this amount to invest in their ecosystem. For today's final news, we'll go to Polygon, which is launching private payments with stablecoins. Specifically, Polygon introduced a wallet feature that allows users to create private transactions through a shielded pool with verification done through zero-knowledge proofs. The privacy protocol they use is called Hinkle. In a statement, Polygon said that privacy means opacity to the market, not opacity to regulatory authorities. So in these transactions, Polygon has implemented Know Your Transaction before the transaction is executed. So each user must declare where this money is going so that regulatory authorities also know. With this news, we'll go to our beloved crypto market, where Bitcoin currently stands at $80,000, waiting for markets to open on Monday. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is May 10th of 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.